Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol UGAZ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. UGAZ, one of the leveraged ETFs, definitely a very popular trader out there, and had quite a few questions come in on it, which makes sense. I mean, this thing has been getting beat down pretty bad. So what I want to mainly focus on is levels of support where there could be some price stabilization. And we'll also talk about some areas of resistance, but the main focal point is going to be where some areas where the price could potentially bounce if there's downwards move continues. Now, the price from the naked eye, I think, bounced right off of a very important level. Nope, I take that back. Didn't quite get down that low, and that's right here at $12.15. $12.15, definitely the current near-term level of support. You look back through the history of the chart, and you can see that this was right where the bottom of this little miniature consolidation happened, before the nice big upwards move happened there. And if the price does go down there, you certainly do want to see that hold, because from a technical perspective, in the event that level does not hold as support, next level of support wouldn't be until that gap close area, which sits down around $11.60 mark. Now, am I saying that if 12.15 fails within 10 minutes, the price is going to be down at $11.60? I'm not saying that. Although I guess, to be fair, with these leverage ETFs, they can move pretty fast. But by no means within a split second, if 12.15 falls, is it going to be down there. But just like I said, technically speaking, that would be the next key level of support. So as it stands right now, the last time the price was down around that area, it did stabilize nicely, as I already pointed out. Will that stabilize again if the price gets down there? That's the $1 million question. But that is current level of support to keep an eye on. In the event of any sort of bounce to the upside, really at this point in time, it's all about the famous 200 period simple moving average, which is denoted by that pink line right there. And that's just from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. And with the price now below the 200 period, on any sort of significant bounce, that'll be public enemy number one for the bulls to fight through in order to continue any sort of bounce that happens. So a pretty dramatic way to close out the week, but a lot of volume, a lot of good volatility. So we'll see how this all carries over into next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.